This is Kat with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do a simple 3-in-3 chainmail weave. Now I have an example here of what we're going to be making today, and this is just a nice bracelet, and it's using the beautiful We've Got Maille colored jump rings. And I just sort of added a little magnetic clasp on there to make it nice and simple. So today I'm going to be using the 4mm size, and I have the Lavender and the Seafoam here, so I'm going to make a nice little pretty summery color. And then I also have 2 pairs of chain nose pliers. I will say this, you will also need a magnetic clasp or a lobster clasp, and I'll show you just sort of how that looks at the very end. But let's go ahead and get right into our 3-in-3 chainmail weave. So you'll notice that I have a few open jump rings here that I've already pre-opened and a couple of closed ones just to get us started. When you do get your chainmail rings, they'll come slightly open like that, so you'll need to either open them or close them for whatever chainmail that you're doing. But again, these are both size 4mm 18 gauge. So to begin, I'm going to go ahead and take one of my open green ones here. I'm just going to refer to these as green and purple just to make it easy. So I'm going to add on 1 purple and then 2 green, and then I'm just going to close up that jump ring. And now I'm just going to flip one of those over so that I start a nice little pattern there for myself. And I'm just going to lay that down. And then I'm going to take one of my purple jump rings here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip it through all 3 of the jump rings there, so you'll kind of get something like this to start. And just close that up. And you can just kind of let that fall. I'm going to take another open purple jump ring. And now, because it's 3-in-3 and I have 3 on the top there and 2 on the bottom, what I'm going to want to do is slip on that purple ring. Until you get that 3rd ring on, you won't really have much to go off of. So now I'm just going to hold this with my pliers so you can kind of see. So I have 2 purple rings on the outside and a green one on the inside. And then my other unit has 2 green and 1 purple on there. So you see how I'm sort of alternating the pattern? So to continue, actually let me kind of hold that. So I'm just going to hold it with my fingers there, and I'm going to reach down and pick up this green jump ring and slide it through all 3 of those top jump rings right there. There we go. So you see what we have? So I have, again, the unit with the 2 green on the bottom and the unit with the 2 purple right there, and then I'm connecting it with a green jump ring. So I'm going to go ahead and close that up. And just set that down for a moment. Let me pre-open some more jump rings here. Aside from the first unit, you're going to want to go ahead and open several jump rings because that is what you're going to be using. You won't need any more closed jump rings because you'll be attaching them all from here on out. Just do a couple more. And we'll open up a few purple ones. Should have done this before, and you can definitely sort of prep all of your chainmail work by doing this, but I'm just going to sort of do it quickly here. And make sure that when you do close your jump rings that they have a nice flush look to them. So I'm going to pick up my work again. And now I'm going to take one of my open purple jump rings and slip it through that top unit, all 3 rings, and go ahead and close that up. And now, because I want to continue the same pattern here, I'm going to add a green jump ring to the right side here. So I'll let those 2 fall that way. Pick up a green jump ring and slip it through all 3 there. Close up that jump ring. And now, as you can see, our pattern start to develop. We have the same color unit here. And now I'm going to repeat the purple unit on my next one here. So I'm going to go ahead and start by adding a purple, closing it up. I'm going to add on a green, and you'll figure out how you want to kind of work with the rings. I like to sort of always keep it in my pliers. Oops, except for when I drop it. Okay, I just, oops, finicky little sucker. All right. So now I'm going to add that purple ring to the right side there. So just make sure those fall to the left side. Slip my ring through and close it up. So very easy. It's a 3 in 3 chainmail, and you can just keep going with the pattern. You can alternate it. You can keep it the same colors. You can really just have a lot of fun with this. To add that clasp at the very end, what I like to do is just take the color of the inner ring here that you have that you want to end on. So in this case, it'll be the green, and you just slip it on as though you were going to add any other clasp, and just slip on your clasp, and you'll just close up that jump ring. And so then your clasp will be there. So you can see what I mean here by using that color and then just adding one single jump ring and adding on your clasp. So it makes it just a really easy way to finish it. Now this is a 6-inch bracelet here, and this did use 2 full packs of each colors, or not full packs. You'll need to purchase 2 packs. That's a common question that we get. How many do you need? So I recommend that if you do, you can purchase 2 of the purple and 2 of the green, or whichever color you choose, and you'll have enough to probably make about an 8-inch bracelet. But that will you'll definitely need 2 to make a 6-inch bracelet. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a 3 in 3 chainmail, and you can find all of these supplies and many more colors of the We've Got Mail chainmail rings at Beadaholique.com.